to Grimm's Raw Reaction. Fella! What's up, everybody? It's Grimm, your YouTube Wrestling Figures heavyweight champion, and look at me. I look stupid, just like shitty Sheamus, because the slender dick chopped my fucking hair off. But that's irrelevant, because I want to talk about the December 7th episode of WWE Monday Night Raw, and the fat man wants to react to it, so let's do this. The show starts off with the League of Lowlives. You know, the League of Nations. We are the League of Nations of Domination. Look at us, so cool. They even have their own theme music, with nothing like that at all. So, of course, Sheamus is flapping his fucking gums about blah, 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 fella, blah, 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 fella. There's not 4 other men who can stand toe-to-toe with us, fella, blah, 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 blah. The lights go out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the Wyatts took offense to this. I don't know why. The Wyatts are just gonna lose like they do everything else. But the Wyatts come out, and they start talking how tough they are. But we all know who they're in a feud with, right? Dudley Boys. Okay, now that we're all up to speed. Oh, shit! Here come the Dudley Boys! But unfortunately, there's only 3. Remember Tommy Dreamer returned last week? Yeah, me either. But he did! Tommy Dreamer is back! And now, they're going to add a 4th Dudley Spy! No, Rhino! And I see so many people saying on Twitter, that young up-and-comer from NXT has finally made the main roster. No. Rhino's been around for a long time, and now he's just back. And I kind of think that maybe they couldn't get Spike, maybe they couldn't get the Sandman, because, you know, they're old, or in jail. So either way, they bring back Rhino, which is cool in my book. And then all of a sudden, who's gonna ruin this awesome segment? Brum, 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 brum. Here comes Roman Reigns with his fucking face, and he comes marching through the crowd with Dean Asshole and the Usos, and they come marching into the ring for some reason, and next thing you know, we're setting up for a big 4-on-4 fuck fest. And I'm thinking, this is cool. We got all these teams, factions are gonna fight. This is just like Survivor Series that they had last month, that they didn't do any faction fights at all. How do you have a multi-billion-dollar wrestling company that you've been running for 30, 40 years, and you fail the fuck out of it that bad to book Survivor Series? After Survivor Series? Too stupid! Why are you so stupid? Okay. Let's not rant about how stupid it is, because this was cool. Regardless of whether it's Survivor Series or not, this was cool. This was an awesome opening of Raw. It really got me all fired up. Oh my god, carnage! Oh my god, chaos! We're gonna have a 4-on-4 elimination tag team fuckfest. Surely the Wyatt family was gonna kick some ass in this one, because they were the first fuckers to open their gums about, we're badasses, right? Spoiler alert, they're the first ones out. Who books this? Who? Now I feel like the fucking New Day. Who books this? To get the Wyatt family out of there first. Tommy Dreamer pins Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan is gone. Now, goodbye. Oh, Tommy Dreamer's getting a big push all of a sudden. Look at this. But don't worry, it wasn't too long after that Team 3D got eliminated too, when Sheamus hits the bra kick onto Bubble Butt Dudley and pins him 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Team Dudley. Now that leaves us with the League of Nations versus Roman's team, whatever the fuck they're called. Oh, okay, this is a great way to establish the League of Nations as the most dominant 4-man team in the entire WWE. Nope! No! Because Roman Reigns pins Sheamus, and Roman's team wins. Why? Well, Roman won. That means he's definitely not going to win at the pay-per-view. Don't hold your breath. So what you're trying to tell me here is, the League of Nations, a new power group of the WWE, loses their first fucking fight! And I'm standing here farting in fury. That's how mad I am. Too stupid! People are pissed! No, people aren't really pissed because people like Roman, right? Everybody likes to see Roman win, right? We're only happy when it rains, right? So there's all this awesomeness to open the show. Well, what the fuck is gonna be the main event, motherfuckers? Oh, more Sheamus and Roman Reigns. And talking. And tough guys. And Roman Reigns out there talking about how Irishmen like to fight, but Sheamus is ducking them. I'm pretty sure Sheamus fought you last week, fuckface. I'm pretty sure Sheamus is the champ and beat you for the belt, fuckface. So why the fuck are you out there saying that the Irish are something about potatoes, but Sheamus is a tater tot? What? You have a built-in heel magnet for Sheamus. This stupid thing. The crowd loves to chant, "You look stupid," at Sheamus. So what does Roman Reigns have to do? Oh, he needs his own thing. Let's really get Roman Reigns over by having him call Sheamus tater tots. Tom Cushney, one of my friends over in England, is like, "What the fuck's a tater tot, mate?" I guess people around the world don't know what the fuck tater tots are. They're these little fucking potato things that most Americans love. Why the fuck would you call Sheamus a little potato thing that most Americans love? Stupid. Don't get me started. We're roasting over here. We're roasting Raw so bad, my ass is on fire. That's not to say I didn't enjoy the show, because I did enjoy the show. However, it's very deserving of a roasting. Fucking finally, all the talking comes to some brawling. And that's what we like to see, right? Brawling. Roman Reigns and Sheamus start kicking the crap out of each other. And Sheamus throws Roman Reigns over the commentator's table. And he almost took out Pickle Boy, who was sitting in the front row. Kid behind the camera was right there behind Michael Cole. And the motherfucker was like, "Ah!" Luckily, the Pickle Boy survived, but Roman Reigns took a big bad bump. Sheamus is celebrating. Fella! Standing in front of a table that just happens to be set up sideways along the ring. And all of a sudden, this was actually a cool spot. Roman Reigns gets up on the commentator's table and leaps and spears Sheamus through that table. It looked cool as fuck. And you want to complain all you want? That spot was cool. I know what else was an awesome part of Raw? Team Bad Day. Because the New Day was out there selling their new dildos that point off their foreheads. They actually sell dildos now. The WWE PG is selling strap-ons on your fucking forehead. They actually sell sex toys that look just like this. They're not as pointy, though. You know, they're rounded like dicks. But these things are pointy, so don't ever use them as sex toys. It won't go well, I promise. But they look like sex toys. Dildos sticking off the top of your forehead, and they do this little segment where they're trying to sell them. Oh, don't you dare be... I love Big E. So funny. So out comes New Day, and I think Team Bad was already out there. And then all of a sudden, they're all wearing the little fucking dildos in their hat. And Sasha Banks, she's twerking, Michael. She's twerking, Michael. All right, Dan. Well, that's right. It was after Naomi and Sasha Banks beat Alicia Fox and Brie Bella. But honest to God, the twerking just, it was like that fucking Men in Black thing. Booty made my mind blank, and I forgot what the hell I just watched, because booty. Match of the night candidate has got to go to Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Great to see Kevin Owens back, even though somebody doesn't look so much like him no mo. Don't worry. I'm growing back my beard and my Kevin Owens hair. It's just going to take a little time. But what an epic match this was! Kevin Owens wins with the Pop-Tart Powerbomb, and I love the way Kevin Owens wins. He's like a fat dude who barely made it through. He hits the Pop-Tart Powerbomb, and he's like, oh God, I gotta cover him. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, that was exhausting. Fun fact, it probably was exhausting. I know the feeling, dude. So then the New Day, who are already out there, have to fight the Lucha Dragons. And I'm thinking to myself, well, they're going to be fighting them at the pay-per-view Sunday, right? So naturally, we're going to see the Lucha Dragons win. So people think the Lucha Dragons are actually going to take the titles on Sunday on the pay-per-view. Spoiler alert, no, they're not. Well, guess what happens? The Lucha Dragons win the match because the Usos were distracting Xavier outside, and Kofi gets distracted and rolled up, and 1, 2, 3, do-sha. Lucha Dragons win. It was a pretty good match. Is Stardust and Hepatitis O'Neil in some type of weird sexual relationship? Your thoughts. I don't know what to make of that little segment that they had. I'm confused. They had an interesting segment of Miz TV with Charlotte out there with Ric Flair. And Charlotte's talking all this shit, which is actually making her look like a bad guy. And people are saying, is she just like her dad? Is she going to be the dirtiest whore in the game? And I'm thinking to myself, quite possibly, this could be the Charlotte heel turn. But no, wait, here comes Paige. Pasty Paige is really pissed and being a real big bitch. She walks out into the ring and she actually slaps Ric Flair. You would think it was in South Carolina, right? That's like the Carolinas where the fucking Flairs are from. 0 crowd reaction. It's like, oh, Ric Flair's had so many ex-wives. I'm sure he's got slapped by bitches day in, day out for the last 30 years. Paige slapping Flair? please. Show us something we haven't seen before, people. And I'm just like, this is wrestling. Paige just slapped Flair. What the fuck do we need to do to entertain you people? Murder somebody? Boring feud of the year goes to Ryback versus Rusev. These two fuckers fought again and had a similar ending to last week where Lana gets hurt, they get counted out of the ring, and a bunch of bullshit. But the highlight of this match was Ryback doing a twisting plancha over the top rope onto Rusev. I was like, bruh, really? Really, Ryback? That was kind of badass. I kind of like you again. Well, this much, right? This much here. I kind of like Ryback this much again. Because of the twisting plancha. Other than that, boring. Oh, Jack Swagger beat the shit out of Stardust. Poor Stardust. Whose gym bag did he shit in to get such a deep push? And whose dick is Jack Swagger sucking to get the big push? Jack Swagger's gonna go up against Alberto Del Rio for the U.S. title after not doing dick for 6 months straight? And apparently Uncle Zeb is no longer with Alberto Del Rio. He rode away on his scooter like this. But now they can't do that stuff. Alberto Del Rio throws a chair, misses him by a mile, knocks some poles over. Oh, and what a breakup. Wah, nobody cares. Does that mean that Zeb is going to be with Swagger Bomb again? Possibly. Oh, and Titus O'Neil was out there on commentary during that match talking about how he wants to turn Stardust back into Cody Rhodes. What are you gonna do? Fuck the freak out of him? You're gonna fuck him so hard he's gonna forget that he was a freak and be like, oh, I'm Cody Rhodes now. I'm not gay. Stop fucking my asshole, Hepatitis O'Neil. Adam Rose does another roasting on the Rosebush segment, which was pretty funny. But that leads us to our main event. Well, the finish of the show was that Roman Reigns Sheamus thing we talked about earlier, but the actual last match of the show was a barn burner. Two of the biggest names in the business as Braun Strowman takes on Tommy Dreamer. Holy shit. I'm glad everybody paid a fucking fortune to sit front row, Pickle Boy, to see this 5-star classic. It wasn't that bad of a match, honestly. It just didn't really make sense for the final match of Raw. But it was cool. Braun S. Strowman beat Tommy Dreamer, which kind of avenges the Wyatt family losing earlier in the night. I think they need to get rid of that Eric Rowan. He's a big fat ginger jobber. But I think that's pretty much it as of all the action on Raw, so I thought Raw wasn't bad. I thought it was a big step in the right direction of getting a little bit better, a little bit chaotic, a little bit more fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I don't know, a lot of people on the internet were like, well, this sucks, people are pissed, we hate Raw, never watching it again, no Cena, no Rollins, no interest. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And I thank you guys for watching my Raw reaction. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!